Listen.
All right, we're finally here. I mean, it feels like it was a blur in 2018. 2018 has been nothing but blessings. But I finally got my list done. And I was kind of, I'm looking at, like, I got it all written down here. But I was kind of wondering what, video I wanted to do first, whether I want to start off with the worst albums, the honorable mentions. Obviously, I'm saving top albums for the last video, probably going to be before New Year's or on New Year's. But a lot of y'all told me that you guys wanted a slowed and reverb list. Since I put a lot of y'all like to say I'm like kind of a wave into the slowed community. I like to listen to chopped and screw music, but you guys listen to slowed and reverb. Two different things. One's chopped up, they like to insert different sounds or replays of certain verses. They like to go over and over again on the chopped and screw tracks. But then when you listen to slow down songs, it's literally just slow down songs, altered a little bit. So I was like, that's kind of cool. A lot of y'all really come to me for these slow musics, and I like to, slow a lot of tracks down and listen to it on my own time. So this is my top 11. I could not do 10. It was my top 11 slowed and reverb tracks. Even another, what's another YouTuber that that's very popular, Slater, who likes to slow a lot of shit, and he's definitely growing in popularity. And I'm happy to see a lot of people, just enjoying that art, because it is a different, it's not a different type of music. It's just a different sound that you actually have to sit there and enjoy. Not saying that you have to be on drugs for it, but you just got to sit there and kind of enjoy it and not, disregard it, kind of just accept it and find what you like. But, like always, been fucking talking too much. Let's get right into the list. So at 11, man, we got Why Am I Still in LA by Joji. When I listened to Joji's album, man, Joji's album was definitely an experience for me ever since I listened to him last year. I just like how emotional he is. Usually slower music is fire when, you get an emotional artist and he already has those, those slower type beats. You need an initial good melody for a slow track to be fire anyway. So when you have something like that and you can slow it down, you can hear all the sounds, you can hear all the bells going on in the background. A track like Why Am I Still in LA is fire. It gets to the rock beat in the middle, the guitar is going off, and you just kind of feel like the Joji's playing. I mean, for the slow listeners out there, man, y'all know exactly what I'm saying. If you don't know the art, just try it, listen to it. It's definitely a fun track, man. If you're ever sad, you're feeling your sad boy, that's one track I always go to. Oh, and I ask you too, if you're gonna put the list in the bottom, because usually I don't put my list in the description, I just ask you that put the timestamps and don't put the actual name of the tracks, just put the timestamps. Therefore people don't get spoiled. They can actually, watch the video for themselves. They just want to click on 10-9, 11, 10, 9, 8. I just ask you for the people that do that. I know a lot of people y'all like to help me out and put the timestamps in the description. Number 10 though is Weeknd, Call Out My Name. Now, my Dear Dark Melancholy, that was one of those, I felt like Weeknd was getting back to his roots, what made him popular. Lately he's been a pop star, but when he did My Dear Melancholy, I felt like, with the whole Selena breakup, it was kind of back to his roots where, all these girls were breaking his heart. I don't know if he was on the drugs at that time, but I mean, I feel like, everybody still dabbles in the drugs every once in a while, but, we get tracks like, we got Call Out My Name, and I slowed it down, and The Weeknd has a very calming voice, what I'm saying? He can sing. A lot of usually the R&B singers, when they sing, they sound very great slowed down. But when you hear that beat, the beat is already like impactful for how it's hitting in the background while The Weeknd is just going off, pouring his heart out. But when you slow it down, it's call out my name. What I'm saying? Like, you can hear. I'm not telling y'all to be on the drugs or be on the Henny when you're listening to slow music. I'm just saying, if you got some kind of substance in you and you listening to this, you can literally feel every part of the song. That's just what I'm saying. And Call Out My Name is one of those songs, one of those sad boy songs where it's kind of just like, I feel you, Weeknd. Like, please tell me how hurt you are. It enhances the track. I don't know how else to say it. It enhances the track. And if you were already feeling the track initially, bro, you are going to love that shit. Track 9 is Jaden Soho. I wasn't really a fan of his new project. I don't know what it was. Was it the electric tape? No, electric tape was the Sire electric tape. Whatever his new album was called, I really was not a fan of it. I felt like, you know, Jaden just got away from all the momentum that he had, you know, with his previous work in 2017. I feel like he just got away from that sound. He was just trying to find, again, like I feel like Jaden is just another artist trying to find his sound. But I felt like Soho was the actual track that we wanted from Jaden. You know what I'm saying? If he would have had a like 8 Sohos on that track, it would have been fire. You know, that being the second track on the most recent album, I thought that the album was gonna be fire, but you know, it was definitely a letdown. But Soho is another track, right, where you slow it down. The reverb is actually cool. Look, another thing, like I said, chopped and screwed is different from slow and reverb. Chopped and screwed, you really just like, you know, you really chop it. You chop it sometimes, and it sounds a little choppy. Where slowed is really just, you know, slowing down the track and, you know, listening to it for what it is, straight raw. Like I said, Soho is the beat. It kind of gets you into that vibe. I feel like, you know, slow music is more for the chill people. You know, for people that don't really like to get hyped. You know, just like to just enjoy themselves. The lo-fi beats, you know, I call it lolly beats just to troll and be and you know, just to be a meme, but a lot of y'all take me serious. So for the lo-fi beats, I feel like tracks like Soho is, man, definitely one of those. You know, you at the beach, you know, letting it play in the background. At 8, Asheville Thunder. Now Asheville Thunder, when I first listened to it, it was already top 3 from Astroworld. It was literally my top 3 favorite track. It sounded, I think Thundercat was actually on the production. Thundercat, as y'all know, was one of my top 3 albums last year in 2017. You know, Drunk was one of my top 3 albums last year. I definitely love Thundercat on the production. I love how, you know, you get these wavy synths, and then you get the spacey sounds. You know, that's exactly what Astroworld, I thought Astroworld was going to be. This track right here. And I felt like Astroworld in total, all of those tracks on Astroworld, you know, because he had you know, a Houston influence. You know, Travis Scott had being from Houston, having a Houston influence, and a lot of the chopped and screw beats come from there. We're gonna have a lot of tracks where chopped and screw can be inserted, and it was going to sound very well. Like, you know, the song was already wavy as it is, and a lot of people like to argue too when they say the song's already slowed. I mean, okay, well, slow it down some more. Like, what? Slow it down some more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like saying the track is already hyped. Hype it up some more. Like, you know, there's never too, actually there is a too slow, but there's never too slow when it's already a slow melody. So I like the tracks just how you get to hear all the sounds, you get to hear all the instruments, everything that's going on in the production in Asheville Thunder when you actually slow it down. That's why that was another amazing track for me at 8. At 7, we go back into another emotional artist with Juice WRLD, Lucid Dreams. Lucid Dreams was probably everybody's sad boy anthem this year. When you listen to that track, man, you could just hear the pain from Juice WRLD, and you know, just slowing. I slowed down Future, and just how Future and Juice WRLD did a collab tape this year. I feel like Juice WRLD with the auto-tune, and he slowed down, he definitely sounds way better than he is regularly. I'm just gonna keep it honest with y'all. That Lucid Dreams though, with that Sting sample, man, it just hit you that I saw in the shadows in my room. That fit me, bro. And I don't know, man. You know, like I said, when I'm in a very when I'm off the Henny, man, I listen to tracks like that. You know, I get very emotional. That's what alcohol is. It's a depressant. No matter what y'all say, it's a reason why you listen to you get. Some people get very sad when they drink. When they drink alcohol, aside from tequila, because tequila is an upper. You know, a lot of people just get real sad, or when they're sad, or you know, they're depressed, they drink alcohol because it's depressant. So you listen to Lucid Dreams, and it just hits you, man. Like every sound, it's amazing, man. Like boom, 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 boom. Like, I just like to be involved with the music. You know, when I'm listening to the music, when I'm there, I'm having to sit down and I actually listen to a track. And I feel like when you listen to slow music, man, you have that involvement with the track. You feel like you're producing it. You feel like you can just, you're riding the wave. You close your eyes and you're in this imaginary world where everything is just, it's just going for you. You know what I'm saying? You can have this vivid image of you, of the music playing. Like, it's just crazy, man. I don't know how to explain it, but it just happens. And you just like, yo, it's another world. Number 6 is Ye, Violent Crimes. Falling, dreaming, talking in your sleep. Hey, for real, oh God, bro, that shit be hitting, man. Niggas decide to I don't really know the words. Lately I don't know what it is. I can't memorize songs no more unless it's like a Drake song. I really just can't memorize songs no more. But I'm listening to what they saying, and Kanye was already being very vulnerable in that album, you know what I'm saying, with the whole battling, bipolarness and, where he stands and what he's going through in his life. He was already battling that. Now this song, Violent Crimes, about his daughter, you know what I'm saying, having a reflection of like, damn, I was this asshole before, and now, this song is about my daughter now. Like, now I gotta actually like chill and, and be a father figure, you know what I'm saying? And now, from what I've experienced, I know what niggas want. So you just hear him in the song going slow, and you hear every single word that's going on. Like, niggas is nuts. Curves all over your dress. I was like, man, I feel you, Kanye. And then, don't you come up in a hurry. And then Ty Dolla coming in too slow down. Like, it's just, everything comes together. And you can hear each part. It's kind of like I said, when you're involved in the production, you can hear each part of Kanye's genius in that track and how he puts everything together. Because when everything is sped up or, put into normal time, it's just like, yo, you hear all this coming together and it's like, damn, how did he really make that sound together? But when you slow it down, you take every aspect of what went on in that track. It's like this part right here, the singing from the choir, Ty Dolla with the little background in there, and then you got Kanye going in, doom, and you really, and honestly, like when people listen to Violent Crimes, I've heard like you don't even really hear the piano. Like no one really pay attention to the piano, but when you slow it down, that piano, them piano keys, they hit. Track 5 is Yosemite. Now, Yosemite has a special place in my heart because aside from Nav's Quiet Whisper verse, it was the first time where I kind of was just like, you know what, let me give Gunna a chance. And then, you know what, I changed my mind and I started liking Gunna 2018. Gunna has been one of my 6 mans of the year, favorite artists of the year, favorite like new artists of the year, I guess you can say. I definitely appreciate who Gunna was, and Gunna on slow. I listen to a lot of Young Thug slow. Back in the day, Young Thug, The Dream, 2 Chainz, artists like that. I like to slow them down. But when I listen to Gunna on Yosemite, that just be flowing, bro. Because they rap so fast that and it sounds like they're mumbling, so you really don't understand what they're saying. So when you slow down Young Thug and you slow down Gunna, that's how I actually memorized a lot of Young Thug verses. I had to slow him down because I could not understand what Young Thug was saying for the life of me. When you slow him down, like, oh, that really makes sense. That's kind of fire. That's kind of fire, Young Thug. Now you just need to slow it down in real time so we can actually understand what you're saying. You get tracks like this, Yosemite, the beat was hitting. Like I said, it had that space vibe already from Astro World, the circus theme. It was cool. You just got to skip the track when it gets to Nav's verse because it don't sound good. It don't sound good normally. It don't sound good slowed. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. Number 4 is R.I.P. Screw. Now, a lot of y'all saw the video, man. When I listen to R.I.P. Screw, if y'all don't know DJ Screw is Mr. Chopped and Screwed himself. So I came to the conclusion that, Travis Scott did that on purpose. Travis Scott actually came in there and he said, look, we're going to get this track and we're going to already slow it down and we're just going to speed it up. I felt like that track was already a Chopped and Screwed track, point blank, period. They did that in tribute to DJ Screw because when you listen to it slowed, it sounds too good slowed. Like it was meant to be. It was meant to be slowed. And it's the fast version is just them speeding it up. Because rest R.I.P. Screw, come on, man. Look, it's right there. That track is fire though. You listen to that shit on the night when you just driving with the city in your background. I don't know if y'all from the city, but if you got the city in the background, you see the tall buildings, rest in peace, oh my God. Like rest in peace, just screwed up. Like man. I suck at words, yo. I suck at words. I will be straight. I won't sit here and act like I ain't gonna look up the lyrics and be like I'm singing. I just don't know the words. But I be singing along in the car. You be singing along in the car and you really don't know the words, but your ass be singing along hard and shit. You be like, you be singing along though. I can't be the only one. Number 3, man. Number 3. Number 3 was tough because I had to sit there and I had to look at it and I was just like, man. Number 3 was Finesse, and I put Summer as well from Drizzy Drake. Bruh. To be honest, that whole album hit slow. I got it on the Gmail, or one of my subscribers sent it to me on Gmail. But when I first listened to Finesse, it takes some finesse. I was like, this nigga Drizzy, boy. Somebody done hurt this nigga hard again. It was George Smith, obviously, but somebody done hurt this man hard again. And I was like, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm not wishing that he got his heart broken, but if it happened, then, let's give that shit a round of applause, because we gonna get some fire side shit. And, and then obviously summer games with the like, I don't know what it is, man, off the Henny, bro. The beats right there, the sounds, I don't know what you call those sounds, but when they like, them bitches be hitting, right? They be hitting, right? It just makes me think about when I first listened to it, man. It was so fire. Like, it was so fire. When I was like, I was on a plane on the way to DC. That bit, it takes some finesse. You stay on my mind. That nigga was hurt. That nigga was hurt. Hey, that man was hurt, bro. Oh my God. All right, track 2. Kids See Ghost Reborn. You hear Cuddy's, I think Cuddy's hums. The track overall is better fast, but I think when you slow it down and you hear Kid Cudi's hums, I think that was the icing on the cake for me, man. Him just humming and, just giving that vibrant feel, giving you the chills inside. From the original version, even when you slow it down, it's just like, if you actually go to the slowed down reverb, like the slowed down reborn on YouTube, y'all, I see y'all. I saw all y'all. Y'all was like, Dev brought me here, Dev here. And that was much love, man. I really appreciate that. Have my own little comment section. I had a couple of haters in there talking about why was Dev? Who's Dev? Who's this Dev dude? Miami. No one's here from Miami. Like, no, that man sucked. Hey, haters gonna hate. But definitely, man, the hums for me is the best part of that track right there, in the slow version. And, just kind of vibe. After that, it kind of waters down, but, the hums are powerful enough for it to be my number 2. Now, my number 1. For my number 1, I'm just going to play it for y'all. We're going to play it for y'all. Melatonin, baby, take it this time. How much of my love can you borrow? Tighten up, baby, yes, I fell for you almost. That track right there, Borrow Love, from the Metro tape that came out, 2 months ago, man. I already like Sway Lee. Sway Lee, a lot of tracks that are good on here. You see this list right here, like R.I.P. Screw. Sway Lee just has I always said, Sway Lee is going to be a great hook master. He's going to be a great artist once he gets away from Slim Jimmy, even though that's his blood brother. Sometimes it's a business move. You guys can still be Ray Shrim like y'all did the double album and still have your own solo projects. I felt like he did his thing on that track. This Borrow Love track is probably one of my favorite tracks ever slowed down, man. It just had everything. It had the rap side, the melody, the emotion right there. WizKid even doing his thing with the island vibes, man. I felt like overall, man, Borrow Love was one of the best 3 tracks on that album. And it was also one of the best tracks ever for me slowed. You heard it yourself, man. I don't make this shit up, man. I just want to say thank y'all, man, for enjoying who I am. You know what I'm saying? I express myself. I've always been real with myself. And I'm never scared, I'm never scared to be who I am. I like slow music, and whether y'all not like it or not, that's what y'all like. I like what I like, y'all like what y'all like. But for y'all to also accept me and say that, damn, y'all put me on, having an open mind to it, I definitely appreciate that. Here's my top 11 slow tracks. Get in the comment box below. Let me know what y'all favorite slow tracks is. Don't forget, man, hey, I'm not saying being on a substance. I'm not trying to promote drug use or alcohol abuse. I'm just saying, it definitely sounds better when you're under some kind of substance if you're already doing it. Get in the comment box below. Let me know what y'all think about my list. Don't forget, like the video, man. Hey, y'all want to see me grow? Go ahead, like the video, man. Like it as much as you can. Do that for me for my New Year's, for my birthday, for Christmas. Like the videos coming up and forth for the next 3 days. And let's continue this on with our list week for 2018. With that being said, like always, been fucking talking too much. Till the next time, it's been your boy Dev. I'll see y'all maybe tomorrow. Yeah, it should be tomorrow. We out.